Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day. I'm Claire Calvo bringing you your weekly renewal. Today I have Dr. Whitman and Dr. Fergiger who are here to share with us some important tips in regards to our overall mental and emotional health and wellness.
Half a day. I'm Dr. Christiana Whitman and I'm the project director for Guam's Focus on Life Youth Suicide Prevention Grant. I'm also a licensed professional counselor. COVID-19 has really thrown us for a loop, and as the days continue, I've noticed that some of my friends, the people I'm working with, my colleagues, my family, and even myself are growing more lonely, more sad, and more anxious as the days go on. And even though I know it's important, and I have many of the skills to minimize my own anxiety, it's becoming more and more difficult to maintain hope. As a means of support, I look to others to help guide me and also to remind me that there is hope and there are some tools to use when I'm feeling down. Today I'm talking with my colleague, Dr. Mary Fergiger, and I'll actually let her to introduce herself.
Hi, half a day. My name is Mary Catherine Fergiger and I'm a licensed clinical psychologist with the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center.
Thank you, Dr. Mary, for sharing that introduction. Can you share some ways we can maintain hope during these unpleasant times?
Thank you, Christiana. COVID-19 has hit our island like a typhoon with unsteady seas. We can look to our ancient Chamorro sailors on how to cope with depression and anxiety during this time. The ancient Chamorros were wonderful sailors, and they could read the sky, the ocean, and the waves in order to travel safely between the islands. They would make changes in the sail, the rudder, change the direction, the way they're going in order to arrive back safely with their families. They had to adjust and adapt with the changing weather. Likewise, we need to adjust and adapt in order to feel better and to be more hopeful. I have 3 tips for you that we have learned from the ancient Chamorro sailors to help us fight depression and anxiety. The ancient Chamorros have taught us 3 ways that we can cope when we're feeling anxious and depressed. The first thing is to take any action and change the direction of where you're going. The second one is we might need to adjust our attitude, just like the ancient sailors adjusted their sails. The third thing is to spend some time outside and write down 3 things that you are grateful for. Share this with other people. These will start making you feel better. Thank you for coming to my home today.
Dr. Mary, thank you so much for sharing that. I really love using our cultural history and the wisdom of our ancestors to help us navigate through this really difficult time and to remind us that there is hope. I also want to point out that this model can be really used with kids who are feeling down, reminding them to be like the navigators, adjusting their sails, angles, and tensions as they encounter hard situations. This isn't an easy time, and we can all use additional reminders of how to take care of ourselves. It's also completely normal to feel like you need additional support. If you're feeling down and really don't know where else to turn, the Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center's crisis hotline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 647-8833.
Thank you, Dr. Whitman and Dr. Fergiger, and thank you all. I'll see you next time on your weekly renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.